next moment she'll just be like depressed. She doesn't care who or what is trying to interact with her. She just does not care, and then she would come back into a person before it again. So this is kind of like the ins and outs of what you experience if you're bipolar. So in this video, we're gonna talk about somebody that has bipolar, Jim Carrey, which I really didn't even expect he had bipolar, but he's bipolar. He goes through manic episode, and then he'll like just talk about depression and then what he's going to try to cope with it.
Whatever it is, everything has a purpose. So I really believe in that purpose, and I believe I'm being talked to directly by everything.
Didn't you suffer from depression?
Yes, yes. I'm on a manic high right now. Can you still?
How did you get through that to this?
Well, that's another thing. You know, at the risk of like opening up the whole Tom Cruise Prozac argument, I don't disagree in many ways. I think Prozac and things like that are very valuable to people for short periods of time. But I believe if you're on them for an extended period of time, you never get to the problem. You never get to see what the problem is because everything's just kind of okay. And so you don't deal. People deal when they get desperate.
How'd you do it?
I take supplements.
Vitamins?
Yes, there is it is vitamins, but it's also certain elements of the brain, like tyrosine and hydroxytryptophan, that they're treating depression with now. And it is a natural substance that's in your brain. But instead of being a serotonin inhibitor, which just uses the serotonin you have in Prozac and things like that, it just uses the serotonin you have and it doesn't allow it to go back into the receptor. But it metabolizes your serotonin after a while. You have to keep taking more and more. So to feel good. And this actually creates dopamine and creates serotonin. And it's a wonderful thing. It's amazing. I'm going to talk about a lot about it in the near future. But,
You know a lot about it?
yeah.
Has pulling through this made you a better performer?
I think all experience. If you're a performer,
but in the video, he goes through he says that Tom Cruise used to endorse Prozac, which is like a drug that helps cope with bipolar disorder. But he says in the video that it never really helped get to his problem. It just helped even him out throughout the day. So now he takes supplements that create dopamine and serotonin in his head, which allow him to feel like it really balances him out permanently, rather than taking Prozac and just feeling okay. And he was going through a manic episode. During the video, he even says, I'm going through a manic episode right now, which means he's in a period of extreme euphoria. So some people that have bipolar disorder, if you don't know who Van Gogh is, he's the artist that cut his ear off for his wife. So he's also created Silent Nights, and he has bipolar disorder as well. Jim Carrey, as you've seen in the last video, has bipolar disorder. John Clark Van Damme, almost God, he has bipolar disorder. And Linda Hamilton. All these people really have bipolar disorder. So some medications, some ways you can treat bipolar disorder. Go visit your doctor, see if you're actually clinically diagnosed with bipolar disorder. If you are, they'll put you on medication like Symbyax and Zerapra, which will it's like Prozac. It'll even you out and make you feel okay, so you don't experience episodes of extreme depression or extreme euphoria. But just because you take your medication the way you're supposed to, it doesn't mean that your disorder is gonna poof, disappear. You still have to take your medication and hope and pray that you can cope, not hope and pray, but get through it eventually as a stronger person. So, and if y'all want, this is the end of the presentation, but we got a clip from Empire that shows Andre Lion, whatever his name is. I don't watch Empire.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the acting CFO, I think I would be the most qualified to be the integrator of the company if for any reason Lucas Lyon would be temporarily incapacitated. I would keep the business afloat until Mr. Lyon returned to his post and would handle its affairs with his exact wishes.
Now we will vote by each individual board member. I vote yea. Janet Blakeman.
Nay.
Marcus Mitchell.
Nay.
Ralph Anderson. Nay.
It's cold up in here.
Carl Johnson.
Yay.
Pick your line.
Yay.
Lucius line. Nay.
Hey, wait a minute.
I want you to remember, Mommy loves you. Never forget that, okay? Never stop loving you.
He got declined for a position to take over his father's like option. Like, you know, Mario.
As long as you are married to that same white bitch, you will never run my company.
Here is Dre. Dad is looking for him. Some more of that gay stuff, man. We could just get rid of it.
Come on, he's bring a car. It's gone. Give it to somebody. I'll take it. That's what we'll do. I'll take it if we give it to somebody. Dad, no. We'll try it again, man. Andre, that's all right. We'll give away Andre, give it away. You see me, not like he sees you. No matter what I do, he'll never see me, man.
Andre, just chill, man, please.
You got no idea, Dre. You'll never see me, man.
Andre, just chill, man, please.
You got no idea, Dre. You don't even know what it was really on. You were kids. And the struggle was big, black. It was only me. Me.
They're all running.